Welcome to episode 7, and we have got a massive episode for you guys today. Today we take on Man United, we take on Arsenal, and we take on Brighton. After that, we've got the January transfer window, so we might be making some signings. We may be looking to strengthen the team in January, but before that, we've got 3 massive fixtures that we need to try and get some results in. If we just take a look at the league table, we are in 6th place at the minute. We look like we're falling away from 4th, and it looks like we're probably in a battle for the Europa League. Well, quite a few teams really. If you look at that, there's 4 points separating 5th and 12th place. Man United are down in 12th, Arsenal in 5th, so look, it's not going to be easy, but we're still in with a chance if we can start stringing together a run of 4. But before that, we've got quite an important message here. We've got some contracts expiring, and straight off the bat, Vladimir Coufal's expiring. Aaron Cresswell, Connor Coventry. Look, let's go and renew some contracts, and let's have a look. 6 months. So Coufal, we need to get this one. We'll delegate that. 71 grand a week. That's a lot of money. But why is he only signing a 1-year contract? Aaron Cresswell is 34. I think we might let him expire, maybe look at bringing in a backup left back. Let's see what he wants to start with. 55, yeah, we can spend them wages better elsewhere. Fabianski's 38 now. Ben Johnson, I think we'll renew Ben Johnson. He's not really played much for us in this save so far, but look, he might have a big part to play still. We're signing him up to a 3-year contract. Connor Coventry as well, 68 rated, 23. We'll let him go. Antonio. We have sold Danny Ings. We've got Patrick Schick. Antonio's our backup striker at the minute, but every time we've played with him, he doesn't really seem to do anything. He misses some gilt-edged chances, and yeah, I think we're going to let him expire as well. And here we go. First game of the episode. Man United. Again, massive game. We really need to win. Martial up front. Rashford, Anthony, Mount, Fernandes, Amrabat. Harry Maguire starts, so that's always a positive for the opposition. Hopefully we can get at Maguire, cause him a few problems. And you know what? I'm going to make a couple of changes. I'm going to take Ben Rama out, and I'm going to play Kudus. I think Kudus, look, he's not obviously a left winger, but he's playing too well to not be in the team. I don't want to take Paqueta and Bowen out, so yeah, we're going to go Kudus on the left wing, cut in from on his right, hopefully. And that's how we're going to line up. Patrick Schick, Paqueta, Bowen and Kudus. I really do think that top 4 can cause some problems to Man United today. Let's get into it. Here we go. We need to get off to a big start, a big performance. We need to defend well as well, more than anything. Coufal. There's nothing down that way. Oh dear, oh dear. We've just been talking about getting off to a big start, and we're 1-0 down already. That is a shocking start, and that's piss poor defending, that is. Coufal, I mean, the pass from Coufal, it weren't even on. We've absolutely gifted that goal to Man United. Nice and easy passes. Alvarez has got some space here, and he finds Schick. Is he onside? It's a good effort, it's a very good effort. We're only 20 minutes in, but he's making a good run down the line now. Who's keeping up with him? Wan-Bissaka. Can we cut inside and get a shot off? We have. It's in. Kudus has done it again. He got a lucky bounce off Onana, and he's made it 1-1. A great run from Kudus, pretty much from his own penalty area. He picked the ball up. He just ran. No challenges were put in. He got his shot off. Probably took it a little bit too close to Onana there. Let's have another look. He probably took it a little bit too close to Onana, but he got the shot off. It bounced off him. It's a lucky goal, but we're back on level terms. Oh, look at that. Can I go and get him? He's put him off a little bit, but it's off the bar. I thought that were in. I thought that were 2-1 then to Man United. Paqueta and Schick could be in here, and we've counter-attacked brilliantly. And Patrick Schick's 1-on-1. Maguire's not catching him. Oh, it's in off the post. It's 2-1. Fantastic turnaround. Within 25 minutes, really. 30 minutes, sorry. We went 1-0 down, and Patrick Schick and Mohamed Kudus have just made it 2-1 to West Ham. What a turnaround. Patrick Schick, the goal machine. I must admit, they were defending with a high line, and when you've got Harry Maguire at the back, I don't know if you can get away with doing that. Patrick Schick exploited it. It's a great finish. Onana's nowhere near it. Off the post and in. That's a lovely goal. West Ham 2, Man United 1. Man United coming forward now. We're putting the pressure on. He cut one into the middle. It's a good save, Areola. He's given that ball away. That's not good enough from Paqueta. You've got to protect the ball more than that. And they've equalised. It's 2-2. Sloppy defending again. We give the ball away way too easily. Half time, 2-2. Good attacking performance, 2 quick goals to get us in front. But defensively, again, suspect. And we really do need to, I mean, maybe I need to hire a defensive coach to sort out the defensive problems. I know a lot of you are going to say, well, learn to defend, but it's just not as easy as that. Emerson, don't let him get across him. Oh, that's poor. It's saved. Areola, why is there no one pouncing on that? 3-2 down, it's goals galore. Marcus Rashford, look at him, is he running over to Ten Hag? Well, the Ten Hag imposter, but looks nothing like Eric Ten Hag. Again, it's poor defending. I really struggle defending, you know. Rashford with a rebound. Looks like he can actually create an attack. Oh, I thought Ward-Prowse had that, but he's in here. Come on, catch that, Areola, it's straight at you. Don't know, I think I'm struggling now. 3-2, 20 minutes left. Got lucky then. I don't know how Rashford's just beat. I think, was it Agoid? Oh, Paqueta, I guess so. Areola's got lucky, he saved it with his head. Another corner to Man United. Now, trying to make something happen. Well defended. No, he's not give a penalty. He's not give a penalty against Agoid. Not how we wanted to start the episode. And Fernandes could make it 4-2 to United here. Come on, Areola. Easy. Easy penalty. 4-2 game over. James Ward-Prowse said to Alvarez. He's going to strike one. Good save from Andre Nana. Go Emerson. Inside Kubis. Strike one. Smith Rowe. Good. Tougher challenge in this as well, which is worrying. Danny Ings has done well there. And Emile Smith Rowe. I'll tell you what. Emile Smith Rowe, when he plays, he chips in with a few goals. And maybe, just maybe, I need to start Emile Smith Rowe. Yeah, just a little too late. 4-3 to United. And look at the pace. It's just, maybe that's one thing I'm lacking at the back. Well, challenge Zuma. Yeah, I think maybe that's one thing I'm lacking at the back is just a little bit of pace, because Zuma and Agoid, they're big, they're solid, they're tough to get around, but you can run at them, and that could be a problem for us going forward. Next up, we've got Arsenal, and this is how we're going to line up Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. There's not really any surprises there. Beside Theo Hernandez, Ramsdale starts in goals ahead of Raya, Tomiyasu at right back. Yeah, not really any surprises there, and we're going to have to make some changes because we've got, look at our defenders, Emerson's going to have to come out, Cresswell's in, Kehra's coming out for Zuma, Agoid's going to come out. You know what, I'm going to play Alvarez at the back, I'm going to drop Paqueta, I'm going to play Smith Rowe as a cam, and I think I'll keep Ben Rama. Kudus is a little bit tired. Let's get some defenders on the bench. I'll tell you what, I'll put Cornet on. And that's how we're going to line up for today. It's quite an attacking side. We've got Paqueta playing that sort of box-to-box midfield role. Ward-Prowse playing a holding midfield role. Smith Rowe playing in behind Patrick Schick. Ben Rama and Bowen on the wings. We need to try and get something out of this game. We really need to get something. A lot of today is going to depend on whether we can keep Saka quiet. He's up against 34-year-old Aaron Cresswell, whose contract's expiring in the summer. Looking for a big performance. And who knows? If he puts in these kind of performances and keeps players like Saka quiet, then he might get a new contract. Here we go. West Ham United on the back of 2 losses in a row. Can we turn our fortunes around here? Oh, and here we go. Look at this already. Look at this. Good save, Areola. I feel like I'm saying that so much in every episode. Good save, Areola. Well defended. Come on, we've won the tackle, and it just falls straight back to him. He plays Odegaard in. Oh, it's so frustrating. Two 0. We've just ran past him. When does Jorginho score? Turned into a longer save than originally anticipated. I thought he'd give a penalty then. It's a good save, Areola, but I thought he'd give a penalty. Yeah, this might turn into a longer save than I anticipated. But we're committed and we're going to win the Champions League one day. Whether it takes me the whole of the FIFA cycle, which it won't, we're going to get that Champions League trophy. Good save, Areola. There's not many forward runners, and I think that's something I need to look at in my tactics. Ref, that's a red card. It is. It's a red card. Right. That could change things. Kudus is going on up front. Cornet and Benrahma. So we've got pace in them, the two wingers and the striker now. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. I want Kudus to really try and get at Theo Hernandez and see if we can cause him problems. I think Zinchenko's. I think Zinchenko's not as good as Tomiyasu at the back. So again, that could play into our hands, but we really need a goal quick. We really need to get a goal quick if we stand a chance of getting anything out of this game. We're attacking down the wrong side. And look at that again. Give the ball away too easily. That's better. Oh, Kudus. Just got to keep it down. Do we need something in January? A big signing? Yeah, but we haven't got the funds, I don't think, unless we start looking at selling some players. It's a poor start to the episode. Look, we played Man United, we played Arsenal. These are games that you're not expected to win as West Ham. So this is how the league table stands now. Look at that, West Ham, we're in 10th place. We've gone from a challenge to the Europa League to being 4 points off 6th place, 12 points off Chelsea in 4th. Yeah, our only road into the Champions League now is if we go on and win the Europa League. 33 goals conceded in 19 games, that's not good enough. I'm going to have a look at my tactics and just see if there's anything in there. Wing play. Do I change to a gegenpressing? I think I do. Gegenpressing. Press after possession loss. Let's give that a try and see how that performs in the game against Brighton. Again, for a game against Brighton, it comes too quick. We're probably going to have to rest more players, so we're not getting our first team in there. Geraldo Becker. He's caused me problems in career modes in the past. Mitoma. Yeah, I mean it's a decent team, but I don't see any reason why we can't win. I thought I'd have to rest some players, but we've got pretty much a full strength team. I think Benrahma can come out for Kudus. And do I put Smith? Problem is if I put Souček in for the height, do I give Paqueta a rest? He doesn't really seem to be doing much for me. I'm going to play Souček and I'm going to push forward Ward-Prowse. See how that works out for us. Here we go. West Ham against Brighton, a must win game. Final game of the episode before the January transfer window. We cannot finish this episode on 3 losses in a row. No points picked up in the episode. That would be an absolute disaster. James Ward-Prowse. That was actually for Emerson. Schick's gonna have a do. It's a good save, but it's a corner ball, and that's better from West Ham. It's a better start. Ward-Prowse to swing one in. Cleared from Steele. Soufal's going to just try and find Schick, and he does. It's a good header, but it's saved from Luke Steele. That's all right. Alvarez, have a dig. Another good save and another corner ball on the stroke of half time. Can Patrick Schick get his head on this one? It's a good ball in, but it's well cleared away, to be fair, from the defender. I thought Kudus had him then. I'll tell you what, I like this pressing. I do like this high pressing. And we would have won it back then as well. This is much better. This is much better, and I think maybe that's where we went wrong. The gegenpressing tactic is maybe the one for us. I went for the wing play, I thought Patrick Schick would be the perfect signing for West Ham. And obviously wing play would probably suit him the most. as opposed to trying to find a solution that suits the team the most. Alvarez with a strike. Oh, it's just wide. It's a great effort from Alvarez. They want me to bring Danny Ings on for Patrick Schick again. I mean, he is tired. We're definitely going to need to bring another striker in, I think, in January with Danny Ings leaving and obviously Antonio's contract expiring. We're going to have to try and bring the backup striker in, I think. Someone who can just take these last half hour of games and actually have an impact. Because, look, as it stands, Danny Ings and Antonio aren't them guys who are not really having an impact when they come on. Gareth Bowen inside. And here's a chance for Kudus. Got in! It's 1-0 West Ham. We needed that. And again, Kudus comes up trumps for us when it matters the most. And that's a massive goal. That is a massive, massive goal for West Ham. Because they haven't got a pace on him. Kudus could be in again. Oh, he nearly got lucky again with one of them rebounds. He probably should have done better. He had nowhere to go and the keeper there. Oh, that's risky. And we've got the win. We got a massive, massive win against Brighton. We needed that. Let's take a look at our Premier League looks. So we moved up into 8th place now, and that's not too bad. We are 1 point off 6th place. Like I said, I think, look, you look at that top 5 in there, and that's always going to be very, thereabouts in it. I think the fact that United are still below us, although we have got a game in hand. If you look at the teams that we probably should be above, there's only Brentford where, yeah, Champions League is 12 points away. I think if we can qualify for Europa League in the league, and if we can, well, we've got to prioritise the Europa League now, aren't we? We've got to go on and win that competition if we want to get in the Champions League. Now, the January transfer window's here. You know what? I think we're going to play the FA Cup as well. I wouldn't mind having a bit of a run in that. When I say we're going to play it, I think we're going to simulate that game in this episode too. Give us 6 days of a January transfer window, and there he is. Danny Ings is leaving. That leaves us with only Antonio, which is a bit of a problem, you know. I've not actually got a striker lined up for replacing Danny Ings. We did want to bring some money in. What have we got to spend? 14 million. It's not really enough, is it? Do we look at selling some players? What money could we make? Mavropanos, 17.5 million. Who have we got? We got Agard Zuma. Thing is, Mavropanos has played a few games and I quite like him. Kerr and nothing else. I have got Alvarez that can play in centre back. I'm gonna sell Mavropanos. Problem is, I could do with another backup midfielder as well. But then saying that, Souček's not really playing much either. I think that's it in terms of who I can sell. Maybe Cornet, 7 million. Problem is, I need the depth. I need the depth for Europe. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll sell Mavropanos. And before we get into that game against Portsmouth, let's have a look at backup strikers, because I'm going to need one. And I'm not necessarily looking for a youngster, so I think if I can pick someone up sort of 30 years plus, I hate when I do that. If I can pick someone up that's sort of 30 to 35 on a bargain, let's have a look at what leagues. Let's go Premier League. Someone with a bit of experience in the Premier League. 25 million for a 32-year-old. It's a lot of money in it. Bloody hell, who remembers Ricky Van Wolfswinkel though? He were at Norwich, weren't he, when they came into the Premiership? I think he scored like 1 goal all season. I thought he'd actually retired, to be honest. I'm not going to sign him though. Oh, Nautovic, 8.5 million. See, that's the kind of player I'm looking for. Someone like that. Oh, he's on loan, so I won't get him. Jared Moreno's into Milan. No, I'm struggling at the minute. I think we'll save that for next episode. We'll save looking for players for next episode, and we'll make some signings in the next episode. I don't want to rush into anything now. I want to get this game done against Portsmouth in the Cup. I'm going to sim it. I think I should have enough. Here we are. Danny Ings has been sold. Mikel Antonio's contract expires, and we've got a 65 rated 18-year-old. He has actually been moaning about being called up to the first team in our messages. Is this wise to bring Luca Barnes up as our backup striker? I'm going to do it. Luca Barnes. Well, it's all a bit last minute. We weren't expecting it to happen. We're playing the Portsmouth game, and let me tell you what's about to happen now. Patrick Schick comes out. Luca Barnes comes in for his debut. Mavropanos is on the transfer list. He can play. Souček can get a game for Ward-Prowse. Emil Smith-Rowe can come in for Bowen. Paqueta can come off for, don't actually have an attacking midfielder. Paqueta can come off. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll put Cornet on and we'll switch Cornet and Ben Rama. Cresswell can get a game, Kerr can get a game. And you know what, I'm going to give Fabianski a run out in goal as well. So that's my team. 18-year-old youth academy prospect Luca Barnes starts for West Ham United. Come on West Ham, 2-0. Ben Rama and Luca Barnes has scored his first goal for West Ham. I think we might have just solved the striker problem we've got. In the next episode, Luca Barnes will be making his first in-game appearance for West Ham United. Believe me, you will not want to miss it. 18-year-old prodigy from the Youth Academy. I'm excited, I cannot wait. If you've enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the channel, get involved in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.